see. And then we'll then drill into the So I've been attacking it today. This is what I've shown you the other day, but look at that. This has been raked up, that's why it's kind of, it looks, well, I was going to say in a mess, but it's already in a bloody mess. But if we go through, this is the only tree that's standing. We've been pushing everything that's just everywhere to that side, so that I'm going to get a wood chipper, just to put it all in, so we can just load all of this into the wood chipper that'll be out there and just load it all up at the same time. But this is where we're up to, just smashing it really. It's basically done now. I mean, the clearance part taken forever, but yeah, we're getting there. Here at B&Q, picking up some plaster and some bonding, little tub for mixing it all in. Rubble sacks, wallpaper stripper, getting ready for the plasterer to come in. And this is what he's requested, so yeah, get in, get out. So the plan for today, we're trying to decommission all these walls, get all this wallpaper down, everything off, take the wallpaper off of the ceiling, because the plasterer came earlier and he was supposed to do this room, which is why all the wallpaper and everything's off of this room. But because I need to plasterboard the ceiling with that plasterboard machine, not exactly sure of the name, because I need to do that first so we can plaster from the ceiling down to the walls. He couldn't do it today. So the plasterboard for that is there, but I'll definitely need a hand with that because they're not light at all. Obviously I've got that, but I don't know how high that goes. And getting all of that done in this evening is, well, not as possible as getting all the wallpaper down in this room. So we're going to be getting all the wallpaper off the walls, taking these trims off, and hopefully get all of this done. Well, that all will be done today, ready for the plasterer tomorrow. I know this isn't the right drill for this kind of job, but I don't have a battery for my impact driver yet, so this will have to do. Hey. Got there. In the end. One. I think I'll drop around it, so that's still right. Gosh. Right, that's that sorted. Now, whilst we're up here, that down, wonder what's lying above this. Probably a shit ton of spiders. Yep. Great. So because pretty much all of the wallpaper is now somewhat cemented to the walls, we use this, which is a wallpaper stripper, concentrated, and you just fill it 1/4 of the bottle to 4.5 litres of warm water. I can't do warm water because I haven't got a kettle or running taps. I'm just having to use a tap out in the garden. And then all you do is get a sponge. This one's dirty because I've already used this. Just go around and wipe it on all the wallpaper. Makes it so much easier to strip, especially with all the small individual bits of paper, like these little bits that just don't come off. So once you apply that stripper, all this just comes off pretty easily with that scraper. So you can see straight away, just from wetting it, the difference it makes from, well yeah, just adding water. It just comes off easy. Well, not just water, obviously you got the mix, but so much better, so much better. Like that, see? Just comes off easy now. Whereas if we go to a comparison back to this wall that hasn't had any on it yet, here, just doing nothing, nothing's coming off. Right, so now all the wallpaper's off. Took 3 hours, I think, roughly. Now all that's off, I've got to take the trim off from all around the room. I've got to take all of that trim off and then take all of the white, I think it's wallpaper again, off, and then I can leave tonight. So it's currently 7:45. Oh shit, just missed that. Not all the wallpaper's off because there's still that bit there. But other than that, there's all the wallpaper's off. So I'm gonna go do that. Then we'll start by getting the trim off, like I said, and then getting all the rest of that wallpaper off. And then hopefully it won't be too late, but it's got to get done anyway because plaster's here tomorrow. Now all the wallpaper's off, I'm gonna try and do those trims again onto that with the chosen tool. Man, that was hard. No. Fucking hell. Jesus. That hole there. Alright. Now this is probably just going to fucking break the wall. Because it's fucked. That's how bad this wall is. Fucking hell. Down to bare brick, clearly. Right, that nearly took an hour. It's 25 to 9 now. I'm gonna try and get all of this roof, ceiling wallpaper off quick. Because it's time for bed, not for bed, but for home. But, yeah, we'll get on with it. So, it's 24 minutes past 6 and I didn't manage to get it all done last night because there wasn't enough light coming in. Couldn't really see what I was doing. So we've got an hour and 35 minutes until the plasterer's here to start on this. So I've got to try and get it all done until then or by then. And I need to get back for work. So let's get straight into it. We're filling up that hole. Can you see it in the camera? Yeah, filling up that hole today to plaster the ceiling. All we'll do is we'll measure out the hole, and if you come have a look at this side, because I can show you as well. Back again, like you never left. Tosh. And the ceiling, you've got joist. Is you see where you can see those screws going down the middle. Joist. You see the joist underneath it. Yeah. That's the joist. That's what you want to pin the plasterboard to. Right, so you're like getting. So it's got something to, that's like a solid bit of wood that you can attach. You can attach the plasterboard to, because otherwise what you're going to attach the plasterboard to, you can't do it to those little slats that are going across. We'll measure the hole and then we'll cut out from the plasterboard and then we'll then drill into the joists like that's happened there. Yeah. Yeah, I see it. It's like you can see it in the gaps of the. Yeah, he's just in. In the gaps of the slats. That's the way that joists are going in the whole house. Yeah, yeah. So it'll go over like that, and then that also says a lot of things like plumbing and the way you do a lot of things in the house. Like if the joists are going a certain way, it makes it a lot more difficult to do other things. You say how he's bonded around here. I think that's just to stop it from falling down even more. If we do. Go to there. Yeah, can you see what that is? 51 to the end. 51.
then 46 for the orange.
And that's the longest bit, isn't it? I'm gonna have to do it in.
I don't know if that way's maybe longer.
Let's do it in different chunks.
What about this bit?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna be able to make it that exact same size. What was that? I've already forgotten what you just said that was. What did you say that one? That's like 49. I'm pushing it back this way, so say 49 by what? What was it?
What, the longest bit?
Yeah. No, what was 51. It? 51 by 49?
Yeah. 51's the furthest distance.
Okay, cool. So we're just gonna do this plasterboard to the measurements of the ceiling, or the hole in the ceiling. So put that to 49. And then to 51. Oh bastard, it don't even go that far. Of course it don't fucking go that far. Oh, it makes sense to go the other way, wouldn't it? Mate, I do not think sometimes. Oh my God. This whole thing is bigger than 50. Imbecile. Right. Go to 51. Bosh. I actually don't think the whole thing's 49 though. Nah, that'll do. Just right to the bottom then, really. That to there. Draw that line a bit thicker. Bang, bang, bang. Right. Hopefully that just snap, crackles and pops. As in, snaps in half. But, from previous experience, it bloody doesn't. Right, doing that for me. Oh, you. Right, give that a go. Oh, this has got good potential. This has got good potential. Everything on the floor. Bang. Right. Plasterboard to put up the ceiling. So now I've got my tracer. I've been up to the ceiling, checked where the joists are. So they're at 3, 18, 31 and a half. That's where I'm going to want to be drilling the plasterboards in along these lines. Pick that up after. Right, so we need to bring it more, maybe we need to move the thing. Because it needs to go more back and more to the side.
Then you've got a massive gap over here, John.
Yeah, that's why we need to push it more your side. But that needs to line up. Let go a bit your side. It is still way too big, isn't it? Push it over more. But this needs to line up with where the joist is. A bit more, a little bit more. Right, that's the joist. Put it over a bit more to the left. Not that way. Other way, other way. My way, my way. Push it my way.
Yeah.
Right, I think that lines up. Right, hold this middle bit. Like try and hold up there. You got that?
Yeah, I think.
I'll come hold it. So, just a quick update on property. The living room has now been plastered and filled. Lots of filler everywhere, but at least it means we didn't have to plaster it. The ceiling's been done, so it looks a lot better. Still wet as he came in today. That had to be bonded and then had to be plastered afterwards, because obviously that had a massive, essentially hole, but it was all knocked through and rubble and nasty stuff. So we'll have to sand this at some point, but this looks a lot better. And then we go through to the dining room, and the ceiling after the other day has been bonded and plastered, which is good. The rest of the ceiling has been taped up, ready to be plastered. This has also been bonded and plastered up there as well, down here. And this is where the door's getting put in. So no need to plaster this part of the wall yet. So yeah, overall, just a quick update. It's looking pretty good.